Good morning. I didn't know what I was going to do when I thought about this project. I watched Miss Carberry's classroom. I observed it, and it was very interesting. I didn't see any children with disabilities there. So it looked like she had a normal classroom of students. I observed one child in the corner there, a rear desk in the corner. She had what looked like an iPad on her desk, but she wasn't using it. And makes me think about abandonment. She had the iPad there, but perhaps it was an iPad and she wasn't using it. And I was curious as to why. I saw two children who did get up. One kind of milled about, the other one went to get Kleenex or something. He didn't seem to have much interest in what was going on. But I liked the idea that she got the class involved in the topic of the Revolution, American Revolution. And she used the analogy to baseball. Everyone was wearing team jerseys, caps, even she was, and that was good. Got the people and kids interested in baseball. Apparently they're very interested in baseball, so she caught up on that and made running the Revolutionary War analogous to a baseball team. That was innovative. She used a smartboard a little bit, but not, I'm going to say not enough, but that's my opinion. And one of the things is, as you'll see further on, is that I grabbed the hold of that and tried to show her what she could do with it. Maybe she already knows, but we would sit down and talk about it, and I would give her these suggestions. The girl in the corner with the iPad, what I thought was an iPad, maybe I was thinking of bringing up the topic of abandonment, and along that line I did give her a website that talks about abandonment. About three little modules that are quick reads really, but give a good handle on what abandonment is and what it's all about. And if this is the case with the young lady there, student in the back, she can catch on that and maybe get her more interested in it. 5th grade, that's a class when kids are starting to get a little bit self-conscious. The iPad is okay, but she's the only one using it, so she's not going to use it. Perhaps she's self-conscious about that. You know, let's find out what's wrong, and or what's right, and maybe she can use it. Maybe she can get more out of it, and therefore get more out of the class. I like that, and I would like to see that done. So I wrote her the letter, and I said, yeah, great. You know, I'm not one of those that says flitty, oh, wonderful, nice, oh, beautiful. You know, I'm not that kind. I'm more of a technical type, engineering type person, so a little bit down to earth, so it's a little less. When I read the book there, read that letter, it looked a little bit flighty to me. Maybe that's my own opinion, and I toned it down a little bit. So, okay, and So after that, I decided to go along the smartboard route. I like the smartboard. I think it's a wonderful thing. And so I chose two things, first of all, to show her. Suggested two things: how to use the smartboard, how to get comfortable with it. That's what I would like to see her do. She may be comfortable with it already, and that's good. And the other thing is using some apps with it. I found an app online. It's free, and you can take virtual tours of various historical areas, things like that. It covers social studies, and so she could use that, connecting up the computer to the smartboard and going to that site. The other thing was, there was a teachable moment in the classroom, I feel, when someone asked a question, and she said that she would get back to this person later on. But you know, I couldn't help but feel it would have been great had she said, well, let's look it up on the smartboard. Let's look it up. Let's take Google and look that up. They could have done that. It would have taken 3 or 4 minutes to do it. Boom, bim, and that's it. And that would have showed the students how to use Google if they have a question. So there was a teachable moment there. I guess that's about it. I like the smartboard. I think it's a device that can bring assistive technology into the classroom for everyone. As I said before, I did not see anyone with disabilities in there. She probably didn't have anyone in the class. But if she did, and using the smartboard, not only can her students who are regulars deal with the class, so could those with disabilities. And with a little bit more training, she could probably adapt aspects of her topic to the adapt the smartboard to those who need more assistive technology or more assistance, such as zooming, such as planning, things like that. I thought it was good exercise. I don't know if this is what you want, but this is what I did, and that's the way my thought ran to the use of the smartboard. I wish I had one home here. You know, put it up smartboard. It would be really great. So that's about what I did. Is it simple? I think if someone comes in to the classroom or after class and sits down with Miss Carberry or Mrs. Carberry and goes over how to connect up the computer, how to do some other things with the computer, that would be great. And maybe even have children interact with the smartboard. I liked her idea of sending text messages. Kids could have gone up to the computer and text messaged right on the board there, and others could have seen it and perhaps answered it. A little more interaction there. So I don't know. That's what I did, and that's it. I love the classroom, and I like the way she did things. That's it, and I hope maybe this is what you wanted. I didn't expect it to go the way of the smartboard, but you know, when I didn't see anyone with a disability, I said, hey, if this room is adapted towards that end, kind of a universal design for learning in the classroom, then the classroom is ready to have anyone come in and learn. That's a great class. Thank you.